Good morning. This is the Board of Appeals, Town of Hempstead, June 24th, 2026, 9:30 meeting. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Chairman, do you have any opening remarks?
There's some preliminary remarks for those of you who haven't appeared before us. The way we conduct the hearings are as follows. First, we will see if there are any requests for adjournments, and we'll handle those. Then we'll get into the regular calendar. The priority is that we take the renewals first. We'll move through those very quickly, and then we'll call the regular calendar. The individual hearings are conducted with the applicant stating their case. If there are any people here in opposition, we'll allow the opposition to be heard fully, and then the applicant or their representative will close the case. During the hearings, we will accept virtually any evidence that you want to submit as long as it's pertinent to the case. But once the hearings are closed, we will not accept any evidence at all. Some cases will be decided today. For those of you who are interested, you might want to call the office tomorrow if you think your case was decided today, and other cases will be put on the reserve calendar. The hearings are live streamed, so you can refer to them in the future if you wish. We do have a court reporter here who will take down and make a record of all the proceedings, so that she can only listen to one person at a time. Consequently, we ask that no one try to speak over anyone else. I don't think we have a lot of opposition this morning, and that's basically it. So,
Mr. Chairman, I am unaware of any applications for an adjournment this morning.
okay. So
First we have cases 322 of 26 through 327 of 26, Seaford, Marina LLC and the Spot Restaurant Inc., DBA Parkside Cafe, renewal of grants, use premises to maintain conversion of fishing station to restaurant in Residence C District, use premises for outdoor dining, variances of side yard, rear yard, use part of premises to maintain addition to building for garage, storage, and workshop, converted from boathouse, use part of premises for boat storage, variance in off-street parking and insufficient backup space, permission to park in front yards setbacks on Adler Court, Adler Place, and Sands Lane, also known as 2479 Adler Court.
Is there anyone here on this case? I see several people assigned in as interested. Come up, sir.
How are you?
Good.
Yes, I do. Please state your name and address for the record. Richard Daly, 3935 Darby Lane, Seaford, New York.
Okay. So this is a renewal of several grants that were given many, many years ago. And the building department inspected the property on April 21st of 2026. And they found that all conditions previously imposed by this board are being complied with. Do you have anything else you'd like to add, sir?
If I could request going back to the 5-year permit that we had before, how it slipped through the cracks a few years ago. We had it for 15 years, every 5 years, and it was renewed for 1 year a couple of years ago. We paid the same fee and did not realize it. I don't know how, but I would just like to request we can get the 5-year grant.
My understanding was at the last hearing, there was testimony that they were potentially selling the property, and I believe that's why it was made to them.
Ordinarily.
Correct.
All right, we'll consider that. I see there are several other people who were signed in as interested. Would any of you like to speak? Come up.
Before they speak, what is your relationship to the applicant?
Owner.
The owner.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Please state your name and address for the record.
Alexander Trias, 3910 Sands Lane, Seaford, 11783. We love you guys being there. We love the Parkside Cafe being there. It's great. It's good business. Our only request is that if perhaps we could limit the scope to not have overnight parking on Sands Lane, because it has become a problem in the summers that my mother has a lot of health issues and she has to have medical transports come a lot of the time. And if it's just restaurant parking, patron parking, that's fine. But some of the medical transport vehicles have a hard time getting onto Sands Lane, which is a one-way road, past the boats sometimes. So if we could be mindful of that and perhaps keep the Sands Lane portion just for restaurant parking and park the boats over that way a little bit, that would be fantastic.
Okay.
We do that anyways, but yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add, ma'am? Or
Thank you.
whatever?
We do that anyway, but.
Yes. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Please state your name and address for the record.
Patricia Lubasich, 3910 Sands.
Ma'am, could you move a little closer to the microphone and speak a little louder?
Okay. Patricia Lubasich, 3910 Sands Lane in Seaford.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Historically, we do love the business being there. They're basically a good neighbor, so we do enjoy that. And we support their use of their own land however they want. But there has been a problem over time where they park boats. They put them up on cement blocks for the winter, which is fine. But those boats extend onto Sands Lane. And when those boats or even vehicles are onto Sands Lane, as was pointed out, it makes it very difficult to get the transportation that I need into my property. Also, we have talked with the fire department about their larger fire trucks. And they do come through once a year every street in the town to make sure that it's passable. And there's been a problem when these boats are parked too much onto Sands Lane. They might be half on the private property, but half on Sands Lane. And this creates a problem. So I'm requesting, if it's possible, that we put it as part of the conditions of this variance, that nothing will be parked on Sands Lane.
We don't park on Sands Lane,
Okay,
and
so
garbage truck goes down there, gets through there. So I do respect the fact that if they think we're blocking the street, we will correct that.
Right. That being the case, you would accept the condition?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Anything else? Okay.
For me.
Any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
I move the hearing be closed, the case placed on the decision calendar. All those who signed in will receive a written notice soon thereafter.
Second? All in favor? Any opposed?
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Next, we have cases 328 of 26 through 329 of 26. Elmont,
You.
Hasib Juman, variance, side yard, construct second floor addition to dwelling, variance, rear yard occupied, maintain addition to detached garage, also known as 120 Benson Avenue. Folks, please stand. Oh, sorry.
Asif Juman, 120 Benson Avenue, Elmont.
Barbara Bundes, 19 Indiana Street, Hicksville, New York.
Go ahead.
We're here today requesting permission to add a second floor to an existing home, to Mr. Hasib's existing home that is located too close to the side yard. He also has a garage addition that needs to be maintained that also has setback issues.
Okay, so what is required and what are you providing?
The side yard required is 5 foot. There is an existing 1.5 side yard. Aggregate is fine. The lot coverage is fine. The garage exceeds the maximum lot coverage for rear yard.
What is the rear yard you're providing?
That's actually, we're allowed, I believe, 40%. And one second. There's so many cases on this.
35%.
No, it says required, but they have 19% proposed, provided? How could that be? Well, I guess it could be. It's a big lot. Ma'am, did you compile these plans?
I'm sorry?
Did you draw this or these?
Yes.
And what is the lot coverage existing?
The existing lot coverage is 23%.
23. And that's with all the additions, well, with the garage addition, et cetera? The plans, if I'm not reading right, says provided existing says 19%.
Yeah, because what happened was we filed for the house, and then we had to go back and add the garage
Okay.
and also the converted porch.
So
there were several applications that complicated things a little bit.
So these need to be corrected.
So you have an old site plan, is that what you're saying?
I have a site plan that's
Okay, that's not
February
accurate.
26th, February 26th, 2026. That's not correct?
No, it was added October 8th. Oh, no, you're correct, February 26th. It was
February
updated.
26th, but this is not updated. It still says 19%.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask our attorney to give that to you and you correct it if you would and initial it.
Okay.
No, I just saw that.
Per, with the garage, it's 22.6%.
Oh, well,
So we're at,
didn't see
And
that.
here, the update,
Yeah, this is,
oh,
let me just point this out.
1 second,
and the update is October.
22.6.
That's what I have, but I didn't see that.
The rear yard coverage?
Is it B zone?
Hmm, good question. Slut job.
It's 22.
Garage addition is,
That's rear.
It's 35, it might be a C zone. Oh, yeah,
No, lot coverage, the lot's huge.
so that's 35, and I didn't see this note over here, I just saw that one.
So putting the B would be 27.
Correct.
I got so
Yep.
6, so it's 35. No, that's why I want to say, C is 30.
C is 35%.
they updated to
How
reflect.
many I have?
So wait a minute.
I didn't see this here, this,
Changing them.
they had it here. But that's fine, thank you.
C zone is 35.
They don't have it very occupied. They work it for rear yard. Do we care what the additions are?
Okay. So the rear
You
yard,
should ask them.
47.4. This says 25 minimum. No. I'm looking at the right one.
Ma'am, it says on a closed permit, it says in 1954, I believe, variance addition to dwelling. Do you know what that was about?
That rear addition, the small rear addition?
And were there any conditions that were attached to that board's decision?
No.
Just
It's
grant,
8.3 by 18.7.
okay. I see that.
Can I just ask?
Would you like her to add the rear yard?
Yeah. Right.
Just write maximum, right, which is 40% of rear yard occupied,
Okay.
and then.
Yeah, why do they have this color?
No,
Oh.
not this, because
I'm
this is
sorry.
the lot coverage.
Oh.
So
Okay,
just
fix
fix
that.
that face.
Sorry.
You have to just write a new one.
Shouldn't she be writing on this one? It has the
Rear yard occupied,
Yes.
40% max,
right?
okay, and if you can write that it's.
Yeah, would you, thanks, Gail.
Okay. Perfect.
Same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry you have this copy.
Okay. And then,
And that's good, right? A date.
max allowed 40%, yep, perfect.
26,
Great.
max out
You're
40.
You're
Good.
Thank
Okay.
you, Jill.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything you'd like to add, ma'am?
That's it.
Any other questions from the board?
Yes, Chairman. You're asking to maintain an addition to the garage?
To maintain, correct.
Right, what's that addition being used for?
Shop.
No, just storage.
It's just storage. Storage, he said.
And the other part of the garage is used for a car, or is that storage also?
Storage and
Right now, that's, yeah, it could be cars, but he uses it for storage. There isn't an auto in there right now. You can,
Yeah.
oh, yes, you can park cars in it, yes.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yes.
There is an open permit for a maintain a non-conforming dwelling with conditions. You did apply for a non-conforming, and the plans examiner reviewed that and said it would be granted subject to you meeting certain requirements.
Right.
And then interior alterations, relocation of the kitchen, and maintain a 4-foot and a 3-foot high fence per plan. These are all conditions, open permits, and one of the conditions is the board grants the case, it's going to be that all open permits would be closed.
Okay.
So be aware of that, and you're also put on notice. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
I make a motion, the hearing be closed and the case be placed on the decision calendar. All parties will be notified when we render the decision.
Second, all in favor? Any opposed? Have a good day.
Thank you.
Next, we have cases 330 of 26 through 333 of 26. Merrick, Matthew Shane. Variance exceeds number of stories. Maintain third-story addition attached to dwelling. Variance, side yard. Maintain generator attached to dwelling. Special exception to maintain second accessory structure, fire pit not permitted. Maintain pool equipment not permitted in the side yard, also known as 3079 Shore Drive. Please raise your.
Good morning, members of the board. My name is Ashley Lowe-Cunis from Mark Anthony Architects. Our office is located at 1563 Belmore Avenue in Belmore, New York. I am here today on behalf of my client, Matthew Shane, who is the owner and occupant of the subject property located at 3079 Shore Drive in Merrick.
Who's Richard Shane?
I think his dad, I'm not sure. Why?
Because it says Richard Shane on the radius map. I was just prepared by Mark Anthony Associates.
No, I've only ever dealt with Matt. I'm assuming it's his father, though. I know they own a business together.
Okay, thank you.
We are here today as a result of a supplement filed for a permit that was previously issued on March 25th, 2021 for a proposed second-story addition, covered porch, portico, balcony, and interior alterations to the first and second floor with a new HVAC system. We then filed a series of supplements in September of 2022, ultimately being disapproved for a violation of Building Zone Ordinance Article 7, Section 68 for number of stories. Throughout the build, the attic was decided to be finished. It is used for storage, but it allows for access to the rooftop balcony, which contains a hot tub. The finishes in the attic were done as per New York State code and creates a third story. Sprinklers have been installed, which were required per code as well. We are here today to request relief for that third story. The space is not conditioned and is not heated and is not being used as living space, but it is being used as access to the balcony. As I previously mentioned, the balcony does have a hot tub and for storage. Additionally, we are also here today to legalize a generator and to maintain an existing fire pit, as well as pool equipment in the side yard. The generator has an existing side yard setback of 4.31, where 5 feet is required, for which we are requesting relief of 0.69 feet. Additionally, the existing fire pit is a second accessory structure, for which we are also requesting relief. I would like to note that the main house meets all other codes. It does not require a variance for height, setbacks, or lot coverage. The third story use is the only variance that the main house requires. There are several open building permits that our office has filed, for which we will close when and if this is approved with the inspector. Those are our only requests today. I'm happy to answer any questions.
How did it come about that your client was issued a building permit and it deviated from what was approved by the plans examiner to create the issue before us as far as the third story?
So based on my conversation with the architect and the homeowner, Matt, originally they were not going to finish the attic. I guess that the balcony was going to be used mostly for show. They then decided to put a hot tub on the attic and decided, I guess, as they walked up, they didn't want
Okay, are you finished with your explanation?
I guess.
Now we'd like to hear from Mrs. First, who is a senior plans examiner with the Department of Buildings. Becky?
The building inspector was made aware during the framing inspection and put the applicant on notice that a supplement was required. They failed all inspections. Were only given a partial. It continued until the project was finished.
What particular, if you know, failed the inspection for to make this a third story?
The building inspector noted that they installed a door that went out to the balcony from the attic.
Door?
In the framing portion of the project.
So they weren't going, I believe that they were, at least from what I was told, they weren't going to use the balcony, and then they decided to put balcony access through the attic, which then is what led to them finishing the attic.
That's what triggered a third story?
Yes.
Correct.
Not the doggy dormers on the side of the house, both sides and the front?
There was no access out to that area. The attic was being used as an attic storage only. There is now glass doors that go from the attic out to the balcony.
So if the glass doors weren't there, then it would not be considered a third story?
Well, that and the access to the attic, to that balcony. It was supposed to be decorative.
Okay. I was there yesterday. It's a very beautiful house.
Thank you. It's only taken 5 years.
I see. Well,
What's the height of the third story?
The height of the third story. The house as a whole is 29.82. Give me 1 second though. Seven feet 7 inches is the attic.
And just give me also the first and second floors.
I want to make sure it's the same in all areas. Give me 1 second.
There is a condition that the covered patio cannot be further enclosed.
So on the first floor, in portions of it, the height is 9 feet 3 inches. And the existing garage height is 8 feet 2 inches on the first floor.
So I think
In the second?
you want a condition.
7 feet 11 inches.
I'm sorry, what?
7 feet 11 inches.
And what about here?
Is there a bathroom on that third floor?
I don't believe so, but let me just
You
double
think?
check. No, there is not.
Are there rooms? Are there, is it divided into rooms?
It's not. It's open.
It's one whole open space.
Yes. There's air conditioner.
And how do you get to that third floor?
There are stairs that lead from the second floor.
And they're normal stairs, they're not pull-down stairs?
They're normal stairs.
Yes.
When you use a ladder up there. Focus applications was the third story. They should have whacked another summons in a stop order. Inspectors are around. Should be there and say, it's just
Christina.
Yeah, 7 foot 7 inches.
the ceiling is.
Yeah. And there's a real staircase up to it.
I just wanted to clarify one thing for Ms. Adams. You asked the height of the ceiling for the attic. It is 7 foot 7 inches in the middle, and then 5 feet 11 inches where it slopes on the end. So just for the record, just wanted to let you know.
Any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
I make a motion the hearing be closed and the case be placed on the decision calendar. All parties will be notified when the decision is rendered.
All in favor? Any opposed?
Next, we have case 334 of 26, Lido Beach, Daniel Labrizzi. Variances, side yard, rear yard, install AC unit and extend platform attached to dwelling, also known as 16 Leamington Street.
Rebecca Weaver, representing Gallinaro Design Architecture, 66 West Park Avenue, Long Beach, New York. I'm here today representing our client, Daniel Labrizzi. They're requesting a variance for side yard and rear yard. This is in efforts to put AC condensers up on an elevated platform. The side yard allowed is 8 feet.
How elevated are they?
You know what? Let me double check that for you. I have pictures provided in the packet so you could see everything.
Numbers.
1 second, sir.
Thank you.
Photos are good, but numbers are better.
Oh,
she has photos on her phone.
sorry, I left my packet
Can't take the photo.
in my other vehicle today. Would you mind? Is there? 5.5 feet. It's about 5.5 feet from the ground.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Sorry.
Nice of you to offer that, Becky.
Appreciate that.
Nice of you to offer that.
So it exists at 5.5 feet above the ground and has a existing side yard of 2.5 feet that we are asking to remain. The rear yard, we're allowed 4 feet and we're proposing 3 feet. And that is our only request today.
It's not there yet?
There's an existing platform there for a generator. So we're asking to extend the platform.
But you're not asking for a generator, you're asking for an AC unit platform.
Yes, sir. That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said generator.
No, there's an existing generator there now.
Does that have a permit?
Yes, the permit number I can give you. The permit number for the existing generator platform is 2014-2198.
Would you mind repeating the side yard calculations? What's required and what are you providing?
Sure. For the side yard, we are allowed 8 feet. It currently exists at 2.5, and we're requesting to keep that existing 2.5 by extending the platform.
Okay, thank you.
Is there a generator on that platform already?
There is.
There is. Why didn't that need a side yard variance?
It may have gotten missed.
I don't know either.
I don't recall if we did go for it, since it was a while back. So we'll find out.
Any other questions from the board? Not, do I have a motion?
I move the hearing be closed, the case placed on the decision calendar. When the board renders its decision, you will be notified by mail.
All in favor? Any opposed?
Thank you.
Next, we have case 335 of 26, East Meadow, Miguel Quito. Variance, front yard setback on Stuyvesant Avenue. Construct cellar entrance attached to dwelling, also known as 2501 Gladmore Street.
Why do they need a cellar entrance?
Miguel Quito, 2501 Gladmore Street, East Meadow, New York, 11554.
Joanna Suarez, 2501 Gladmore Street, East Meadow.
You are the owners?
Yes,
Okay.
How long have you owned the house?
about 5 years now.
Very nice neighborhood. I was there yesterday.
Thank you.
So can you tell us what the front yard requirement is and what you're providing?
So we're requesting a front yard set variance to construct a secondary dwelling access to the property. As shown, the setback is 25. We're requesting a 6 by 14 entrance on the side of the yard.
So the 25 foot is required, and you're going to reduce it if this stairwell is approved to 19 feet, plus or minus.
That's correct.
And what's the purpose of the stairwell?
To add access to my basement, to finish my basement. I use it as a recreation area for my kids, maybe an office, and put some furniture that I want to save. I usually leave it outside right now because I don't have space in my garage. So, be a more multi-purpose area.
Is the basement finished?
No, not right now.
As you can imagine, some of the concerns that the board has with exterior basement entrances is that sometimes it lends itself to an apartment. That's not your intention, and you...
No, that's not my intention.
What's in the basement right now?
Right now, it's I have a lot of stuff. Like I said, I mean, I don't have enough space in my garage, so I have stuff downstairs, like Christmas stuff.
Is there a bathroom?
No, there's no bathroom.
Is there a laundry room?
There is a laundry room, yes.
What is what? So your intention is to finish the basement eventually?
Yes.
When do you plan to do that?
Well, that's what I'm requesting in this.
You're in the process.
And then the process, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, this is the basement? Yes. Wow.
Yeah, I have that. I just, why does he need a second entrance? He's got access through the main building.
The purpose of the access is for you to access,
Yes.
but you have interior stairs.
I do have exterior stairs, yes.
And it goes right down from the front.
From the front?
From the front door, right?
No, it's I have to go inside the house.
Yeah.
Let's go in, yeah.
It just seems illogical that you want to have access to the basement when you already have access to the basement. It's kind of like on the side of the house, behind the gates, the fence. There's no path there. It kind of like it's illogical for you to decide to have an access to the basement through the exterior stairs.
No. The thing is, inside is too small to put inside the los muebles exteriores.
To bring anything inside, I mean.
It's too small. We can go downstairs with the ¿cómo se dice los muebles?
With furniture or anything that we want to put downstairs. I mean, we're not using the space downstairs. It makes it difficult to bring stuff downstairs through the house instead of just having an access from the outside.
Right ahead.
So what do you need to bring furniture into a basement that you're using for laundry?
No, I mean, for outside furniture, like summer furniture, right now, I mean, I leave it outside because,
We understand our concerns because we don't, it doesn't, the variance doesn't really, you don't have a hardship here. You could use the other staircase, and we're worried about people illegally using the basement for rentals and other things that they're not supposed to do. So that's why we're asking you these questions.
I understand, but I can assure you that's not my intention.
Okay, thank you.
Claro.
Yes. No roof on it, no covering it.
Seguro que estos también tienen entrada adentro.
Imagínate los muebles hasta abajo, el huevito y se ve la...
Mr. Quinto? Is that your wife? Yes. She's got to come up too, because she's the one that's going to call the shot. We know that.
Your intention of the person, if they sell it someday, and the person who buys it from you can theoretically use that to create another basement. Would you be, rather than put a regular door, you would grant this, and ask that you put in sliding glass doors that would enable you to get your furniture in, as opposed to on the second floor.
Allow the entrance to the basement, which is sliding.
Yeah.
It actually gives you more room for your
Yeah,
furniture.
yeah. Okay, so you have to change the plans?
No, you can grant it with the condition that it be sliding glass, a 6-foot sliding glass door.
All right? Good.
What are you doing here? You're not allowed down here. Why not? You're not allowed down here.
Okay, anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's all, thank you.
Yeah, put it on the record.
They agreed to it. No appeal. So the sidebar, which is our conversation that we just had amongst a few of us, was to install a sliding glass door, 6 foot wide. Should the board grant the basement entrance, the staircase, the entrance to the basement will be through stairs and then a 6 foot wide minimum of sliding glass doors instead of a single door. You agree to that?
Yes, that's.
Thank you.
Thank you. Chairman, I have no further comments or questions.
Any other questions or comments from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
Make a motion, the hearing be closed, and the case be placed on the decision calendar. All parties will be notified when we render our decision.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, Katora.
I said that.
Next, we have case 330 of 26, Oceanside, Gary Baxter. Variance, front yard average setback, maintained porch attached to dwelling, also known as 3754 Oceanside Road East.
I noticed.
Good morning. I'm Monty Leeper, architect, located at 414 Foxhurst Road in Oceanside.
I'm Nancy Baxter. I live at 3754 Oceanside Road, Oceanside, New York, 11572.
Morning.
Morning.
Nancy and Gary Baxter's owners of the single-family residence located at 3754 Oceanside Road East in Oceanside are requesting a variance for average front yard setback to maintain their front porch and steps to the ground from their split-level landing. From the submitted site plan, it is shown in the calculations that the average front yard setback is 12.7 feet, and the subject property is 8.4 feet, a difference of 4.3 feet. So our request is to vary 4.3 feet from the average, still maintaining 8.4 feet setback. The submitted photos of the property show the front of the dwelling and the large percentage of open lawn area, in addition to paving space for the large entry sidewalk and the driveway. I wish to submit for the record additional photos of the front of the dwelling that illustrate the character and uniformity of the front steps in comparison visually to the adjacent homes.
You took those photos, Mr. Leeper?
I took those photos
When did you
about
do so?
3 weeks ago.
They fairly and accurately represent what they purport to?
Yes.
Okay, we'll accept them in evidence.
In addition, I also wish to submit photos of another dwelling located outside of the 200 feet radius on the radius map on the same street, but the street location is at the end of the block across the street on the corner of Cecilia Place and Oceanside Road East. I'm submitting photos and permitted plans as a comparison. The property is located at 3683 Oceanside Road East. As a corner property, it is required to have a 25 feet setback with no allowance for averaging the front yard setback. This corner property was given discretionary approval without a zoning variance, but only 3 feet from the front property line, approximately, according to the building department plans examiner, with a setback that is not called out on either the plans or the survey. It was based on Hurricane Sandy repair. And that's the set.
You took those photos?
I did.
When?
Again, 3 weeks ago.
And they fairly and accurately represent what they purport to?
Yes.
We'll accept those in evidence as well.
The Baxter's subject property also required a Sandy repair permit and has received one, number 25-6338, and a final certificate of completion. The front steps were in poor condition when the Baxters moved in 2007, and the repairs and renovation to the front steps and landings were made in 2008, enclosing the original steps within the landing and steps presented today. The front porch and steps meet several of the criteria of New York State zoning law regarding area variances, namely that the porch does not negatively impact on the health, safety, or welfare of the neighborhood or community by such granting of the application, whether the benefits sought by the applicant can be achieved by some method feasible for the applicant to pursue, which I am stating that the proposed design solution is not attainable by other means and is similar in character to the adjacent dwellings. As to whether the requested variance is substantial, and it is not substantial, being just 4 feet 4 inches less than the average adjacent steps, and 5 feet further back from the property line than the 2018 approved comparison steps that I've presented. As to whether the steps and front entry porch have an adverse effect on or impact upon the physical or environmental conditions of the neighborhood, which this construction does not, since it is an open structure of architectural enhancement to the subject residence. And 5, whether the alleged difficulty is self-created which it is from the standpoint that no porch or steps would solve every problem, but this porch and steps solves the problem of getting from the front door to the grade level in an unobtrusive way and is aesthetically pleasing as well. There is no detriment to health, safety, or welfare of the property owners, the surrounding environments, or community, and does not restrict sunlight or access by emergency equipment. And for these reasons, we respectfully request that the variance request be granted.
Would your client consent to a condition that the front portico not be further enclosed, not be enclosed?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions from the board?
I move the hearing be closed, the case placed on the decision calendar. When the board renders its decision, you will be notified by mail.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any
Thank you.
opposed?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Next, we have cases 337 of 26 through 339 of 26. Levittown, Diane Parabonis. Variance, rear yard, construct second-story addition attached to dwelling. Maintain shed higher than permitted and exceeding horizontal maximum on 2 sides. Immediate family residence, second kitchen, also known as 8 Eagle Lane. Folks, please raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and nothing but the truth? Please state your name and address for the record.
Diane Parabonis, 8 Eagle Lane, Levittown.
Louis Farino, 90 Cedar Drive, Farmingdale, New York, architect.
Who's going to be living in the immediate family residence? See. Okay. Thank you.
Morning. We are trying to apply for a variance for the second floor rear addition to the house for 2 bedrooms. And also for the existing to maintain shed, which is higher than the 9 feet that's required. And then also for the mother-daughter for the second floor.
Immediate family.
So what are the numbers?
Yeah.
You need a rear yard. What's required? What do you propose to provide?
So that's a 25-foot rear yard you're looking for. And when we got the survey, the existing rear yard of the house was built 2 inches within that setback.
Okay.
So we're taking care of that at the same time. And the second floor.
What are you providing though? It says to construct a second floor.
On sheet S.
25 is required. What is the?
We have 24.82, which is.
That's what if this board approves this second story, that's what it will be.
The second floor is 23.82 inches, which is 1 foot 2 inches.
Okay, that's what we want to hear.
Yep.
Okay.
And the shed, how, you said it's greater than 9 feet?
Yeah, it's 10-foot 4 for the height. It's a prefab shed.
Okay.
And it's sitting on 4 inches, 4 by 4.
What's the overall height above grade to the peak?
It's 10-foot 4.
Okay.
So that's 1 foot 4 difference.
And why do you need that?
Because that's what they asked me to go for the variance for. Oh, why do you need that? It's if you look.
I mean, what's the purpose of the shed?
Oh well, they have a lot of kids storage.
Levitt homes do not have many storage compartments, so a shed is really what you need.
Thank you.
So
what do you have on the horizontal?
The horizontal.
What are the dimensions?
Also in the floor plan, it's showing 10 foot by 12 foot 0.3 feet. So I think the maximum on that was 12 feet. So with 4 inches over. So it's pretty minor. But,
23
and like I
feet.
said, it's a prefab, so she just had it built and put up.
Talk to us about the immediate family residence. Who's going to be occupying what?
It's my nephew and his wife, and they have 3 small babies. And unfortunately, to try to buy a house for, people in Long Island is hard. Try to keep family together. So we want, right now, there's a 3-year-old and going to be 2-year-old twins, and they're all in one room. So I'm trying to put 2 bedrooms on the back so that they each have their own room.
Would they be occupying the second floor?
Yes.
Good luck with twins living downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
She takes care of them a couple of days a week.
Any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
I move that the hearing be closed, the case placed on the decision calendar. When the board renders its decision, you will be notified.
Thank you.
Thank you.
By the way, just your client is familiar with the conditions of an immediate family residence. Can't be passed on. 1 doorbell. All right. How many cars?
They only have the 2 cars right now, I think. They have
Well,
2.
it's 3 cars. I have a car, my niece has a car, and my nephew has a car.
And you have room to park them in the driveway?
We have 4 parking
It's a 4-car
stalls. I show
driveway.
noted on the site plan. You can see that. All right.
Okay.
The kids got a long way off the drive, hopefully.
Right. Any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
I reaffirm my motion.
Okay.
Seconded already.
Okay.
Aye.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, that concludes the 9:30 calendar.
We will therefore take a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
And pardon? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Gail, do you do?
I have to go see Regina.
Oh, you do? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Is he? So, yeah, so
Right.
we'll discuss.
Right.
I'll put you on, sir.
Yeah, I was on. Okay. So cases 322 to 327 of 2026 Seaford, Marina LLC and the Spot Restaurant Inc., DBA Parkside Cafe. These renewal of grants to use the premises to maintain conversion of a fishing station to a restaurant in the Red Sea District. Use premises for outdoor dining, variances of side yard, rear yard, use part of the premises to maintain addition to building for garage, storage, and workshop, converted from boathouse. Use part of the premises for boat storage, variance in off-street parking and insufficient backup space. Permission to park in the front yard, setbacks on Adler Court, Adler Place, and Sands Lane. Property address is 2479 Adler Court. Any comments?
Is this the one where that it's subject, the condition was no parking on Sands Lane? Is that one?
No overnight
No
parking on
overnight.
Sands Lane,
Right.
and also no boat storage on Sands Lane. And they also requested to make it a 5-year grant as opposed to a 1-year grant.
Well, that was done for a specific
That was done
purpose.
for a specific reason last
Mm-hmm.
time, as far as I can recall.
Okay.
I make a motion on case 322 to 327, Seafood and Marina LLC, and Spot Restaurant Inc., DBA Parkside Cafe, be granted with a condition that there is no overnight parking on Sands Lane, or there's no boat storage on Sands Lanes, 5 years, same conditions.
I second.
All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Okay.
Wow, what's going on?
Next cases 328 and 329 of 2026, Elmont Hasib Juman. Variances, side yard, construct second floor addition to dwelling variance, rear yard occupied, maintain addition to detached garage. Property address is 120 Benson Avenue. They're going to close the open permits. Any other comments from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
I make a motion that we grant the variance as requested.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Next cases 330 to 333 of 2026. Merrick Matthew Shane, variance exceeds number of stories. Maintain third-story addition attached to dwelling. Variance side yard, maintain generator attached to dwelling. Special exception to maintain a second accessory structure, a fire pit not permitted. Maintain pool equipment not permitted in the side yard. Property address is 3079 Shore Drive in Merrick. Any comments from the board?
The issue, I believe, was that it exceeds the number of stories. They apply for a building permit with doors accessing the roof deck, and they were replaced by sliding glass doors and a direct access to the third story. That's what caused it to become a third story. There's no reason why we should grant something like that. Let them restore the way the plans originally were permitted. So, any comment on that? Yes. As far as the variance for the generator attached to the dwelling, we grant that with conditions that they test it at certain hours of the day. Special exception, maintain an accessory structure to the fire pit. I don't believe there's any problem with that or issues. And maintain the pool equipment not permitted in the side yard. I think that's also fine. Therefore, I would make a motion that case number 330, the variance exceeds the number of story to maintain a third story addition to the dwelling, that be denied and restored to the as previously approved plans by the plans examiner. The rest of the case would generator be granted with the conditions, and the special exception for the fire pit and the pool equipment be granted as requested. Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Pellegrini, I believe you will be acting chair.
Pee Wee Herman. Case number 334 of 2026 in Lido Beach. Daniel Labrizzi, variance side yard, rear yard, install air conditioning unit and extend a platform attached to the dwelling located at the west side of Leamington Street, 88 feet south of Lido Boulevard, also known as 16 Leamington Street in Lido Beach. Is there any discussion about this particular case? There being none, may I have a motion?
I make a motion on case 334 of 26, Lido Beach, Daniel Labrizzi at 16 Leamington Street to be approved as requested.
Aye.
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 Case number 335 of 2026 in East Meadow, Miguel Quinto, variance front yard setback on Stuyvesant Avenue to construct a cellar entrance attached to the dwelling. It's located at the north east corner of Gladmore Street and Stuyvesant Avenue, also known as 2501 Gladmore Street in East Meadow. Is there any discussion about this case?
I believe this is the case that the applicants agreed to replace the cellar entrance with a sliding glass door.
Okay, I move case 335 of 2026. Location of property is 2501 Gladmore Street in East Meadow. Be granted as requested with the condition that the cellar entrance, that they will construct a cellar entrance with a staircase, but the entrance to the cellar, the owners have agreed that it shall be at least a 6-foot high, and the length be determined sliding glass door instead of a regular door to the basement.
All in favor?
Aye.
Where are we? Baxter? Baxter. Case number 336 of 2026 in Oceanside, Gary Baxter, variance front yard average setback to maintain a porch attached to the dwelling. It's located at the west side of Oceanside Road, 799 feet south of Ilana Lane, also known as 3754 Oceanside Road East. Any comments, questions? There being none,
I make a motion on case 336 of 26, Oceanside, Gary Baxter, be granted as requested with the condition that the porch remain not enclosed.
I second it.
Aye.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Case number 337 to 339 of 2026 in Levittown, Diane Parabonis. Variance rear yard to construct a second-story addition attached to the dwelling, maintain a shed higher and larger than permitted and exceeding the horizontal maximum on 2 sides, and a request for an immediate family residence. The second kitchen is located south side of Eagle Lane, 160 feet east of Bucket Lane, also known as 8 Eagle Lane in Levittown. Any comments, questions?
I move 337 through 339, variance rear yard construct second story addition. 337, 338 as requested, and 339 with verification.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, we got you. Okay, that concludes decisions for the morning. So we
Yes.
still have a little bit of time for the 11 o'clock, correct?
Yes. Yes. Did you bring your cards?
It's
He did pass away? Ah, wow. Rudy LePan. Understood. Thank you.
Good morning. This is the Board of Appeals, Town of Hempstead, June 24th, 2026, 11 o'clock calendar. Ready? Okay. First, we have case 647 of 2006, Baldwin, Joanny and Elizabeth Tavares, mother-daughter residence, second kitchen, also known as 1074 Jefferson Street.
Okay. Come on up. Wow, it expired. It expired in 2000. Okay.
It's being reopened. Yep, it's being reopened because the grant expired 11 years ago. I'm sorry. It expired 11 years ago.
Do we have the same
So
people?
it's, just figure out what transpired and who's there.
Thank you so much. Oh, okay.
Did they put their name and address on the record already?
Not yet.
Yes, hi, good morning. Elizabeth Tavares, 1074 Jefferson Street. Jefferson Street, Boulder, New York, 11510.
Hi, my name is Johanny Tavares, and 1074 Jefferson Street in Boulder, New York.
Good morning.
Yeah, they're the original ones.
Do the same people still live in the house?
Yes.
Do we know why we didn't renew it when we were supposed to?
I forgot. I tell you.
For 11 years.
How many times?
11 years?
It renews every 3 years.
Yeah, once time.
It's been 11 years apparently.
Yeah, I know I forgot. Sorry about that.
Okay. Has anything else changed? Are all the papers in order? Gail, are all the papers in order on this renewal? Okay. I see everyone's here.
Yeah, my son.
Just for the record, I believe the building department inspected the property on January 6, 2026, and they found that all conditions previously imposed by the board are being complied with.
So I just make sure the original grant was Johnny Tavares, Elizabeth Tavares, Joey Tavares, Lizbeth Tavares, Jesse Tavares, Angelica Tavares, and Austin Tavares. Same people still live there. And
couldn't get rid of any of them?
We tried. They said they were leaving at 18, so.
You must be treating them very well.
Yes.
And I'll just put on the record who's here today, because as you know, we require them to be here. I have it here.
We'll just put
It's Jesse Tavares, Caden. I don't have a Caden.
That's my grandson.
Okay, does Caden live in the house?
Yeah, it's right here. You can see. It's right there.
Okay, we need to, so we'll update the list. Then we have Johnny, Elizabeth, and this one's Greg Naham. Oh, I got you. He doesn't live there.
Who's
That's
that?
represent. Yeah, agent.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll update it to have Caden added to the list. And then, oh, hold on, let's do John started that process. Johnny. So the prior grant has a Jouy Tavares. Oh, because that's different. Okay. I've got 3 different lists. So I'm going to ask you, we're going to go through the people on we have 3 different lists we're dealing with. So this list says Lisbeth, Jesse, Joey, Angelica, Ashton, and another Lisbeth. Are there two Lisbeths?
I'm Elizabeth.
Okay, Elizabeth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people I've just named. They're not the exact people who are, so do those 6 people live in the house? Yes. Who else lives in the house?
My 2 small grandchildren, which is my daughter Jessie's kids.
Okay.
Aubrey Mason and Riley May.
Okay, so it sounds like we need to add 3 people, right?
Yes.
We need to add Caden. Okay, if we add Caden, then those 2 people, plus we already have those 6. Is that everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so let's give them this. And this shows everyone living in the same unit.
Yes.
Who lives in the other unit?
My daughter, Lisbeth.
Who?
The oldest daughter, my oldest daughter.
What's her name?
Elizabeth.
So, I see, there is an error. Oh, I apologize. So Lisbeth lives in one unit.
Yes.
And Jesse, Joey, Angelica, Ashton, and Elizabeth live in one unit. And then, so add the 3 people here who also live in the house, whose names are not there, and add them with the proper unit.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you. She's
Musical chairs.
right here.
Well, it depends on where you live.
The second unit with
Elizabeth is in the second, because that's the upstairs.
Yes.
So she has to be moved down here.
Well,
Yeah,
Mhm.
so then I'm gonna write up here who's in this unit.
This is okay, here it is.
Oh, Kaden has to, I'm gonna put Kaden.
Elizabeth and Caden live in the second unit. Everybody else.
Okay. So there's 7 in one unit and 2 people in the other. Okay. All right, so we have 7 people in one unit and Elizabeth and Caden living in the other unit. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask?
I don't think so. I'm sure you guys are aware of the mother-daughter
All the conditions.
Okay, how many cars do you have now with the changes that happen?
There's only 3.
Okay, and how many can you park offsite on your driveway or garage, whatever?
The driveway?
Anywhere but on the street, on your property.
Just 2 in the driveway.
Okay, and there's street parking?
On street park.
And there's still only 1 doorbell, 1 mailbox? Yes. 1 meter, all the appearances of a single-family dwelling. And if you sell it, it has to, you don't sell it as a mother-daughter. The new people, if they want to keep it, are going to have to make an application and all the rest of it.
Yes.
Okay, and then next time when you get the notice, make sure we have the right address for the notice. Next time you get the notice, please don't ignore it. Save yourself coming in, at least doing all this and bringing everyone.
Great.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. Have a night. Any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
Move, Mr. Chairman, that the hearing be closed, the matter be placed on the decision calendar. Each of you who have signed in will receive a copy of the board's decision by mail once it's rendered.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Have a nice day.
So,
Next, we have case 281 of 26, Oceanside, Nathan's Famous of 2807 Long Beach Road, Inc. Renewal of grant to maintain 1 double-faced illuminated wall sign projecting over roof line not permitted, also known as 2807 Long Beach Road. Please raise your right hand.
yeah.
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Lisa Davoskin. I'm an attorney with Lam Zankel LLP at 534 Broad Hollow Road, Suite 210, Melville, New York, 11747. And I'm here representing Nathan's Famous.
Okay.
On the sign-in sheet.
No, there is a sign-in sheet.
I did sign in.
Had it.
We have a disappearing sign-in sheet.
Here it is. Okay. All right.
Hello.
Hi. Morning.
Good morning.
So this is a renewal?
This is a renewal? Yes.
Go ahead. All right, so the building department inspected the property on April 13th, 2026, and they found that all conditions previously imposed by this board are being complied with. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Didn't think so.
Don't think so either.
Any other questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
Move that the hearing be closed, the matter be placed on the decision calendar. You'll be notified by mail of the board's decision.
Second. All in favor? Any opposed?
Thank you. You as well.
Okay.
That concludes the 11 a.m. calendar. We will take a 30-second break and then do decisions.
We don't even need 30 seconds.
Like that, huh?
I'll get this one.
Decisions. 11 o'clock reopening, 64706, Baldwin, Johanny and Elizabeth Tavares, mother-daughter residence, second kitchen, property address 1074 Jefferson Street in Baldwin. Any comments from the board? If not, do I have a motion?
I have a motion on file 647 of 06 Baldwin, mother-daughter Tavares, be granted as requested, 5 years, mother-daughter conditions.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Next case, 281 of 2026, Oceanside, Nathan's Famous of 2807 Long Beach Road, Inc., renewal of a grant to maintain one double-faced illuminated wall sign projecting over the roof line, which is not permitted. The property address is 2807 Long Beach Road. Any comments from or questions from the board? If not, do I have a motion on that case?
I move 28126 be granted with conditions 5 years.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? This is 281. 11 a.m. adjournment. Everything's done.
Everything.
We have anything on the reserve calendar?
I'll give you any updates that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. No
on anything?
I have no updates.
Okay, okay. Gonna hold it. Hold it. Hold all the heights.
Do you know if Patrick has anything that he didn't get to or share with you?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so reserve stays reserve.
Reserve is on reserve.
Yeah. Just,
Oh, wait.
Yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, I've got nothing.
Wait. I just want to see what I'm supposed to be doing here. App. Attorney speaking, awaiting update. Board to inspect.
Yeah.
Lennis. You know, I bet I went to see Lennis, but I can't remember now. It's so damn long. On 243, did they ever give us a photo of 1 meter?
No, I'm unaware. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We did, sorry. We did get a photo that there was only 1 meter there. We also received another anonymous letter from somebody. And with further information, I did speak to the man on the phone and I told him that there are due process issues with that. You can submit whatever you would like, but whether or not that's going to be considered by the board after the close of the public hearing. So, I mean,
Case number 400, we have 2 extension of time requests. It's case number 452, Stephen Roselli, whatever. It was granted by the board 11/12/25. It's to complete construction. This is their first extension of time, and they're underway. Coordination with the building department to maintain applications other than the house. It's stuck in the building department. And they're asking for an extension of time. We'll give them how much, Mark? Mark, were you listening? Yes. And how much time should we give them? Okay. And John, you seconded to that?
Yes.
And Kim, did you aye for that?
Aye.
Aye. And then the second one we have is Mount Signoff, South Nassau. It's a, to secure a permit, and it was granted by the board 1/21/26, and they need an extension of time. It's their first request to secure a building permit. They are also tied up with the building department. There's red tape in the building department. Come on. Right. Mount Sinai. No, they're gonna need more than that. They're gonna need maybe 18 months. What do you think?
18 months.
18 months.
All in favor?
Aye.
And KP? And I would be KP recused.
Yep.
Beautiful. I believe that is all.
That's it?
That's all.
That's all she wrote.
Motion to close? All in favor?
Aye. No running. Hey.